Hi, I'm RP2 Knight. This video is going to be my recent PB in Aria Low percent. This is my submission for She Is Speed. You can immediately see that this is quite a challenge of a run. There are only 25 entries on the leaderboard, so here we go. Aria has three main challenges. You need to move to the beat. If you drop a beat, you take damage. She can only take one hit. She can only use the base dagger, and yeah, she dies in one hit, so all hits are equal. In addition, I am doing low percent, so I can't collect any items and activate any shrines. So this is an extreme minimalist challenge. So yeah, this is currently zone 5, and you might have seen me blast through the previous level. There's not too much to say. I found the exit quickly and got there. There I took a couple beats to make sure that everything was fine with the hidden enemies so that I wouldn't have to worry about anything else. One thing you can see is that I know where the exit is. The way I know where the exit is here, that this is the only room that can be 8 by 8, and so that's where the exit is. That's my one mistake I get in this run. So I cannot drop a beat, I cannot take a hit, or anything else from here on out. So this is a boss that can be extremely slow, and what I'm going to do is just throw my dagger at the head, and then bomb the head, and that ends the boss. This fight is extremely slow, and if I get Coral Rift in the first or second fight, I will just throw bomb Coral Rift, otherwise I will have to actually go through the fight. So I'm now in zone 4, and the gimmick here is that you have to dig your way through, find it. The exit is diagonal from where you are, and you can read it. You can read it from the map, right? So in the map I could figure out that it's in the bottom left, so I had to move over and up. And here I'm in the bottom right, so I have to move up and over. Up and left, I guess. I'm going to always move horizontally before vertically, because a lot of the mini-bosses are much easier to fight with a lot of vertical space. So, yep, I'm just moving towards the exit. I know where it is. There's no challenge in mapping here. So I actually want that goblin to dig that out. That's a wall I can't dig. So here, yep. And now I'm just going to the exit. There's just not too much to happen. And now here, again, I'm going to go to the right and down. Make my way to the exit that way. So again, not too much to say here. I guess one of the nice things with the warlocks is that they teleport you onto their square. So here I'm now waiting for the goblin bomber to get on that confused trap, because I don't want to deal with being confused. Again, here I use the I forgot what I was saying. So that's a banshee, and one of the things I did there is I pinned the banshee to the wall, and then yeah, bats move randomly, so I was very scared there about the bat. So this is King Conga. I have to kill the Conga lines before he gets off his throne. So I'm going to get into a position where I deal with all the auxiliary enemies, and then line up the Conga lines. So I think the Blade Master at the start made me concerned about things So I just took out one line and took out the other. Normally you try to take out both lines simultaneously because fixing parity is hard. But once King Konga's off the throne, just 3 hits and he's dead. So here, Zone 3 is notorious for being hard to map. I had a little bit of a read on it for reasons that are hard to quantify. And then I get a blue dragon, which is extremely not great. So now I need to so I can't fight on the hot coals, because if I do, I take damage if I spend the same beat there. So I need to avoid those while fighting. I can move on them just fine, but fighting on the hot coals will kill me. So now I'm lining things up with the Banshee, hitting her there and killing her. I'm playing incredibly safe by killing that golem, but now I make it to the exit and the level finishes. I am amazed I don't die there. So with ice, I have to actually drop my inputs. So yeah, I just need to fight through there. I am amazed I didn't die during that. Yeah, so now I go straight to the exit. And you notice the goblin attacked me on the exit, but that's fine. Once you make it into the exit, everything's good. So here in Death Metal will start spawning skeleton riders once you go through the first phase, but there's a limit of 3 spawned enemies on the stage. So I'm just going to leave those 3 beetles alive and just focus on Death Metal here. He would be spawning every beat enemies if I wasn't doing this. So it looks like I'm making my life difficult, but I'm actually making my life a lot easier by not killing those beetles. And here we go to the end. So in Zone 2, that wall basically told me where the exit was. Sometimes if you follow the intended path, the exit takes a long time, but so I got confused there, so I had to go in the reverse direction. And now the nightmare's charging, and so I'm just going to let it dig out everything, because I have no idea what I'm going to see on the other side. So again, I got hit stepping on the stairs, it doesn't matter. So the exit's going to be up and to the right. Find this room. And now I just get out. Another Banshee gets pinned against the wall. And now make it to the exit. So there we go. This is a chess battle. This is a chess. You fight the chess set. So I'm going to go up the C file and prioritize killing the knight. The queen will come to me. The pawns will promote into queens if they make it to the other end. So I do want to kill as many pawns as possible so I don't get flooded with queens. But here we go. So the last queen is down, and now I have to fight the king. In a normal run, when you fight, if you can kill the king quickly, that ends the fight because it's chess, right? But here I have to go through all the pieces before the king starts moving towards me. So now I'm guessing the exit is to the bottom right. That's the most common place for the exit in Zone 1. You're going to see another feature of Aria become sort of very clear. Enemies from previous zones start showing up. So, you know, I now need to deal with all sorts of different enemies. So now there's a bunch of every beat enemies. And now I need to deal with the goblin, and it's just let the Minotaur go run away while I deal with everything else going on, and now I get to go to the exit. Now I'm closing in on the home stretch, not too much to say here. Kill the enemies. Like, one of the things that I have to deal with is that I only have 1 damage. So it's a lot of enemies that become hard, that become easier as you get more damage, stop becoming easier. So now I'm making my way to the exit room. So that's a small fixed parity with the every beat enemy. One of the downsides of this dire bat is that if they can move onto you, they will. So I need to be always move away when the bat hasn't moved. So here I know it's a dragon charging me, just waiting for the dragon to get to me. Or not, I guess. There we go. And now this is the last level. I need to kill the golden loot. And this is the quick kill. Nothing goes wrong. What could go wrong is that there would be 2 riders spawn. One of the 2 sarcophagi spawns a rider. That doesn't happen. So I just do something that's basically scripted, and it looks extremely scary, but it's extremely consistent. So that's Aria Low. I think it's a very cool challenge. It's one of the harder challenges in the game, and this is my submission for Shia's Speed. Thank you.